I'm a man, and this is a story that is told through the lens of a woman. And especially when it relates to intimacy scenes and to scenes where there is a mix of intimacy and violence, I wanted to make sure that those scenes had a female gaze. As much as I can try to see the world as a woman, I never will be able to.
Hello, folks. If you thought the drama on The View or the Blake versus Justin mess had reached its peak, brace yourself because the rumor mill has just spat forth another outrageous notion. Blake Lively supposedly fell in love with Justin Baldoni while filming. Yes, you read that correctly, and that starry-eyed crush is said to have set off this entire catastrophe. Intrigued? Mortified? Both? Let's get into this so-called forbidden romance conspiracy with a lot of wit and side-eye, shall we? But before we get into this Hollywood roller coaster, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and subscribe, because, let's face it, I'm trying to pay off those student bills, and every click helps keep the lights on. Thank you, family. Let's get into the whirling drama that's juicier than a soap opera marathon. According to the rumors, Blake Lively is an on-set heartbreak bandit who is constantly getting affections for her co-stars. She apparently did it previously with Penn Badgley on Gossip Girl and Ryan Reynolds on Green Lantern. So, with the incredibly intimate It Ends With Us, she's reportedly doing it again, letting real sparks fly while pretending to be romantic. Only difference? Justin apparently wasn't playing along. What's the theory? She tried to flirt, send signals, and even ramp up the heat in scenes just enough to see whether Justin would react. Instead, Justin responds, no thanks. Cue heartbreak, embarrassment, and even a big fat lawsuit to shift responsibility. And save face, because let's be honest, if you can't persuade your crush to fall for you, why not blame him?
It's very hands-on with the choreography of it as well. Honestly, there were many instances on set where I just let the women figure it out, and I took a step back and kind of jumped in more as an actor in those scenes than even as a director.
According to the source, Blake developed true feelings for Justin on site. She attempted to express it, but he apparently did not reciprocate, and things quickly became out of control. Consider unrequited love and high-profile production, ASA, circumstance in which personal emotions meet with the demands of a large organization. Some say it is the missing puzzle piece that explains how this venture went from OMG can't wait to OMG call the lawyers. Now, before you dismiss it entirely, consider the details. Isn't Blake a happy married mother of 4? And with his regular stream of positive optimism talks on social media, doesn't Justin seem like the last person to be involved in such a scandal? That is precisely why this report is so unexpected and difficult to dismiss. But let us continue because following the supposition makes the so-called facts even more odd. Justin was said to be the polar opposite of what one may expect, a method actor who completely immerses himself in his role. In his most recent film, he portrays a dangerously beautiful doctor with rich, subtle feelings that appear to go beyond the typical movie role. When you combine it with an allegedly romance-seeking co-star who appears dissatisfied with her personal life, some observers say the result is a recipe for not only immense stress, but also major heartbreak. If the genuine intensity on site was not matched by reciprocal interest, legend has it that all of the unreturned affection, along with Blake's apparent love of romance, transformed the filming location into a virtual high fantasy swirl. She also admitted that the script's themes made her feel as if rockets were exploding inside her, an evocative phrase that could be interpreted as an epic, secret crush for her co-star. Alternatively, she may have been so moved by the script's emotional depth that she projected her own desires onto her character's path. This complex web of professional want and emotional hunger has led some fans to assume that the on-set drama would escalate into court fights akin to previous Hollywood scandals. Furthermore, it is believed that when Blake realized she and Justin would not be the next well-known Hollywood it couple, she changed her narrative. What started out as a potential on-set romance swiftly turned into a torrent of charges, with some insiders even speculating on harassment allegations. The timing couldn't have been more delicate. Blake had just given birth to her 4th child before starring in a film known for its intense emotional romance. All of these factors have combined to create a situation that continues to pique the interest of both corporate insiders and rumor enthusiasts.
Tell me what it was like also collaborating with Blake in this.
Oh, she's a creative force. She's a genius. She was involved in every aspect of this production, and everything she touched, she made better.
I mean, it all started with a letter that Colleen received from you.
Yeah.
Could maternal hormones, along with a hyper-romantic plot, have laid the groundwork for something spectacular? According to the dominant idea, the blurring lines between professional facades and true emotions resulted in what many now refer to as the perfect storm. This storm provided the ideal backdrop for a slow-burning crush that developed over time. Meanwhile, Justin was completely immersed in his method acting bubble, seemingly blind to, or purposefully ignoring, any tiny cues that might have indicated otherwise. If that is true, talk about an unpleasant situation. Critics have publicly dismissed the growing romance as absurd, while many maintain that Blake is a consummate professional who rises above any scandal. For heaven's sake, the whispers have only gotten louder, as scandal fans point to a new set of intriguing data to back up their accusations. And now for the holy smokes moment. Remember the Instagram post from about 100 weeks ago, which featured a scene from Justin's sweaty gym session with Blake remarking, "amazing." Some have regarded her comment as merely casual flirtation, while others see it as an example of humorous banter. Indeed.
And then when it came to bringing on a stunt coordinator, it was important to me that it was a woman. We brought on Lauren Shaw, and we all worked together to figure out, well, how can the intimacy of this and the violence kind of work together? How can we make sure everyone feels safe? How can we rehearse and go through the process? Blake was very involved in that and had amazing ideas.
However, conspiracy enthusiasts claim it was a small, "I like what I see" nudge, a subtle yet undeniable sign, because Blake has a reputation for constantly injecting herself into every single narrative. Perhaps that was her subtle way of informing Justin that she was paying great attention to everything going on around her. The hint was there, and for those who enjoy searching for clues, it simply added to the excitement. Do you need additional evidence? The conspiracy idea cites a long track record. Remember Penn Badgley? They apparently dated in real life while filming Gossip Girl, and the rumors about their relationship persisted. The mysterious case of Ryan Reynolds, which occurred while filming Gossip Girl, added to the rumors. According to legends, she met him in what some refer to as Green Lantern territory, while he was still dating Scarlett Johansson. Yikes, right? And then there's Ben Affleck, who was said to have been seen out on the town amid swirling rumors of romantic entanglements, despite the fact that she was dating Penn at the time and he was married to Jennifer Garner. So, since she's 3 for 3 in terms of romance on set, rumor mongers wonder why she wouldn't try a fourth with Justin. It's a type of hilarious logic that even the most ardent fans can't ignore, as they live for every twist in the story. One popular theory is that Ryan was well aware of Blake's behavior on set. She always appears to be in control, and insisted on protecting her, or rather his own turf. So when it became evident that Justin wasn't interested in her approaches, Ryan swooped in like a knight in shining armor, demanding apologies for arbitrary slides. For example, there was the claimed incident in which Justin fat-shamed Blake by asking about her weight during a lift scene. Then there was the reported cameo in Deadpool, which was purportedly intended to mock Justin with a humorous, well-timed pool character appearance. Yes, the rumor is a totally separate topic, but it fits well into the petty narrative that fans have created. What was the result? We see a picture of Ryan scolding Justin in that now famous penthouse meeting, which fuels what some are calling a full-fledged breakdown. Meanwhile, Blake stays as calm as ever, almost casually shifting the blame for every incident onto Justin, cranking up the heat until lawsuits and new controversies fly. In the end, this purported love triangle drama could be completely false, just a series of half-baked assumptions passed down from fan to fan. Nonetheless, given her track record, the strong set tensions, and that truly epic outburst, the entire story seems uncomfortably realistic to those who enjoy a good controversy.
I don't think it was the words. I think it was the intention and the why that I wanted to make the movie, and the heart that I try to put in everything that I do. And I think at the end of the day, that speaks maybe more than words do. I think that people can feel the intention. It's like the difference between like your grandmother's food and a restaurant's food.
The issue remains. Would Blake Lively really plan a massive harassment case simply because Justin Baldoni said thanks but no thanks? That's a big step, But everything is possible in Tinseltown. The anarchy in actual life cannot be scripted. Maybe you can, and they just did. Between potential artistic differences, large personalities, and theories about flirtatious actors, the It Ends With Us shoot appeared doomed from the outset. The word on set was that Blake changed costumes at will, ignoring the professional costume designer. Was there a rupture in continuity, or was it character empowerment? Everyone has an opinion. Meanwhile, if Blake was combining real sentiments with on-screen romance, Justin's methodical approach could have caused stress. Confusion abounded, accusations flew, and now we're hearing about litigation rather than filming dates. While the rest of the world is busy debating messages, cameo appearances, superhero films, and conflicting versions of who lifted who and when, Blake is embroiled in legal controversy, with some admirers suspecting she is out to bury Justin. Justin is waving text receipts as proof that she is lying, or at least significantly distorting the facts. Ryan could be the secret ingredient that fuels or exacerbates tensions. The hypothesis that Blake developed feelings for Justin and launched a scorched earth approach after being rejected is the ultimate rumor, complete with half-truths, side-eyes, and hilarious disclaimers. Until the court rules or a shocking piece of evidence emerges, we're locked in conjecture mode. But let's be honest, speculation is half the fun, right? If this were a rom-com script, the big finale may have Blake making a dramatic revelation, that she fell for Justin. However, in real life, we are more likely to encounter money, NDAs, or a no comment. The case is still ongoing, because that's how Hollywood always ends these fiascos.
The message must have been so heartfelt. What do you think was the words that you used that really captivated her and made her want to give you over the movie rights? I mean, she had a lot of requests.
Yeah, I don't know if, again, I feel like there was some divine guidance.
Meanwhile, admirers continue to revisit past interviews, zoom in on behind-the-scenes photographs, and analyze head tilts and eye contact lengths. We understand, we're all starving for the next scandal fix. The fundamental question is whether this drama will be remembered as a funny gossip or the truth about a larger catastrophe than we imagined. In any case, you have to acknowledge that it makes for a great tabloid story. In the midst of accusations, $100 million lawsuits, conflicting statements, and cameo appearances, this theory, that Blake sought to woo Justin, was rejected and turned him into the villain, is easily one of the most bizarre. Many fans find it strangely credible, given Blake's rumored track record and conflicting evidence concerning who supervised those intimate scenes. But keep your critical thinking. Hats on. None of this is confirmed.
The bumps, aren't they?
No, not bumps. The lovely lady lumps. Check it out.
We could witness a major disclosure in court, or perhaps hush-hush settlements that keep the true tea concealed forever, at least for now. Let's call it an intriguing rumor that, despite its lighthearted tone, makes a surprising amount of sense. Within the warped logic of Hollywood heartbreak, in this glittering region of spin and spectacle, this rumor takes the cake. Blake fell head over heels for Justin, only to subsequently initiate legal action out of pure malice. This viewpoint is so outrageous that it might easily become a scandal, a tale that Netflix would love to turn into a must-see series. However, like many enticing hypotheses, it is only a rumor, a tempting whisper among the gleaming hallways of Tinseltown. I invite you to share your ideas in the comments section below, because I truly want to know where each of you stands on this dramatic soap production. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding saga and all the other Hollywood chaos you secretly enjoy. Stay dirty, be blessed, and prepare for more drama. If you thought this was the height of pandemonium, keep in mind that we are just halfway through this spectacular performance. So grab your popcorn and strap up, because this Hollywood journey isn't over.